When you think of subcompact crossovers, your first thought probably is small, front-wheel drive biased vehicles that might be more practical than a car, but definitely not something you'd take off-road. This void in the automotive industry that very few brands are filling has left the door open for Subaru to once again introduce off-road worthiness and year-round versatility to the $25,000 to $30,000 price range. The Subaru Crosstrek has slowly become a very popular vehicle for the brand, and more importantly, is gradually taking over the subcompact crossover market as rivals aren't fully committed to give consumers an all-around great vehicle at such an affordable price. For the 2021 model year, Subaru made some minor changes for the Crosstrek, along with introducing the all-new Sport trim that will add a more adventurous characteristic and better suit the lives of active Americans. So here are 5 reasons why you should buy a 2021 Subaru Crosstrek Sport. One of the main selling points for buying a Subaru is the class-leading 8.7 inches of ground clearance that comes standard for all crossover models in the lineup. Whether you're tackling deep snow or deciding to journey off-road during the summer, there's no denying that Subaru is one of the best options you can go with. For 2021, the Crosstrek Sport gets one important feature that's exclusive to this trim but also found on the Forester and Outback, and that's a dual-function X mode. When turned on, X mode changes throttle response, activates hill descent control, and helps improve low-end torque to take on tough terrain. But switching to deep snow and mud will allow wheel spin to literally muscle your way through situations where there's very little to no grip. This development for the Crosstrek is important, as Subaru continues to brand this subcompact crossover as being rugged. And with a more aggressive plastic cladding up front with more enhanced fog lights, it's becoming clear that Subaru wants you to take this vehicle off-road instead of navigating through crowded mall parking lots. Practicality is also sufficient for a vehicle of this size, as you'll have 20.8 cubic feet of rear cargo room behind the second row seats. In some cases, this is better than most hatchbacks on the market, and in terms of interior dimensions, the Crosstrek is on par with its closest rivals. One thing to keep in mind is the fact that the Crosstrek is a subcompact crossover, so most likely you won't be able to fit a third person in the back. But for average-sized adults, they'll have plenty of room to be comfortable on a road trip. Whether the Crosstrek is going to be your family car or the vehicle that you hand the keys over to your young driver, safety is likely a top priority. Subaru's EyeSight driver assist technology is one of the more aggressive systems on the market today, and will immediately notify you if you're even an inch over the line when moving around objects on the road. With the Sport, you'll receive pre-collision braking, lane departure warning, lane centering, and advanced adaptive cruise control standard. Optional and equipped on the model we had for our full review is blind spot detection and rear cross traffic alert for additional safety and peace of mind. So if you're concerned about a distracted driver in the family, or are looking for a vehicle that gets you to your destination safely, then the Crosstrek should certainly be at the top of your list of considerations. Lately, Subaru has been known to focus on interior comfort by adding soft touch padding on the dashboard, door rests, and center armrest. And for 2021, with the Sport trim, they're now offering StarTex water-resistant fabric seats that we find feels more premium than even leather. More importantly, it's easy to clean, so if you're coming back from hiking or snowboarding, that dirt and snow you track inside with you won't be as difficult to remove, so this also makes the Crosstrek pet and children friendly. As with all Subaru models, the infotainment system is very easy to adapt to, with quick access buttons to conveniently get you to different menus. In terms of button layout, everything is within arm's reach, and the minimalistic interior is a welcoming sight to those who prefer to not have a tech-filled user interface. Of course, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility will come standard, so you can listen to your favorite music and use Waze or Google Maps as the Sport does not offer onboard navigation. Coming in at number 2 on this list is the Crosstrek's affordability that ties in perfectly with the practicality and off-road capability this subcompact crossover provides. The starting price for the Sport trim is $26,495, and with the optional package that includes a bigger touchscreen, power moonroof, and enhanced safety features, you're looking at a grand total just around $29,000. Whether you're on a budget or a young buyer looking to purchase your first ever new vehicle, what Subaru is offering here with the Crosstrek is very appealing because of the EyeSight driver assist technology, symmetrical all-wheel drive, and 8.7 inches of ground clearance coming standard. The biggest complaint consumers have had with the Crosstrek in the past is the lack of power from the 2-liter Boxer 4-cylinder engine. But all new for 2021, and starting with the Sport trim, and also available for the Limited, is a 2.5-liter Boxer 4-cylinder engine that puts out 182 horsepower and 176 pound-feet of torque. This same engine can also be found in the Forester and Outback, and improves the performance of the Crosstrek with an additional 30 horsepower and 31 pound-feet of torque. While numbers don't appear to be that impressive on paper, this increase in power feels substantial, especially if you're an owner of an older Crosstrek model. What you'll notice immediately is that accelerations are more linear, making it safer entering on the highway, changing lanes, and passing slower drivers. Even better, compared to rivals such as the Toyota CHR and Honda HR-V, the Crosstrek is significantly more powerful and now sits near the top among competitors for best performance in its class. While you could sit back and say there's not much new for the 2021 Crosstrek, and that this is hardly a mid-cycle refresh, Subaru did focus on the weak spots to solidify its success in the subcompact segment. And now with the 2.5-liter under the hood, there's really nothing to complain about, especially when you factor in the introduction of the dual-function X mode for the Sport trim to make this vehicle the ultimate year-round and affordable crossover. Then adding safety and interior comfort into the equation, it's hard not to see why the Crosstrek has not only become popular among consumers in this price range, but is also one of Subaru's best-selling vehicles in the United States. We hope you enjoyed this quick buyer's guide for the 2021 Subaru Crosstrek Sport. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos like this one. And if you're interested in the Crosstrek or any other Subaru models, make sure to check out our full reviews to help you find your next vehicle. And thanks for watching.